Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. It's actually been about a little over 3 months. um, I wanted to come on and talk about my experiences since I had the gastric sleeve surgery back in of October 27th, I think it was. Well, okay, so before I got the surgery, my weight was 218. And then the day that I got the surgery, they weighed me before I went in, and I was 214. So I lost 4 pounds before I had the surgery. And now, 3 months later, my weight is 187. Okay. So that sounds good, but I mean, I want to talk about some of my struggles. Okay, so the first struggle I had was actually in surgery. I have what's called AFib. It's atrial fibrillation. It's like a heart condition where my heart beats kind of fast. So sometimes I have to get on medication to stabilize my heartbeat, right? So when I went into surgery, that was the first issue. So it just took me, I think it took me a little longer to feel like to get my energy up, like after I had the surgery and came home and everything. It took a little long to me. It took long. I had no energy, I had no strength, but finally got that back. Okay, so let's fast forward to, I talked to my doctor and nutritionist a couple weeks ago, and they told me that I was like 10 pounds behind. They weren't making a big deal out of it. They were saying like, oh no, you're fine, don't worry about it, you just, you know, but like, how is your eating? So, okay, let's talk about my eating, right? So I still take my vitamins. That's what this is. I take, it's a powder form. Celebrate is the brand. It's a powder form, so it's 1 scoop of that, and the water, right? I usually fill this up so that I have to try to get some liquids in, because for some reason I can't stomach water, just plain water. It's nasty to me, and it's ridiculous, but here we are. So I drink that every day, try to get my water in. I drink tea, and what I was doing, because I had a big stall, like a long stall. So what I was doing was I was putting honey in my tea, and you can't do that. So now what I'm doing is I use a little agave in my tea, which, it helps. It gives it a little sweet taste because I don't put a lot, and it doesn't spike your blood sugar. Agave doesn't. Honey does. So that was one of the things I needed to cut back on. So I cut back on my sugar intake, which was the honey. I know some people, once they have this surgery, don't have any need to, well, I don't want to say need to, but don't have they don't have a stomach for eating rice, bread, what else was it? Let's say rice or bread, right? Now, I have no problem eating rice or bread, so I was eating rice and bread, right? And I wasn't gaining weight, but I wasn't losing any weight. Like, it was coming off very slow, So I cut back on that. So I'm not eating, I'm not going to say I don't eat it at all, but I have cut back on that a lot. Oh, and pasta, that's what it was. So pasta I rarely eat anyway. I was doing that before I had the surgery, because I just don't like how it makes me feel after. I feel like bloated and stuff like that. So pasta I don't really eat. Rice I love. I really cut back on the rice. Bread I really cut back on that. I wasn't eating it every day. It was just that it was in my diet 3-4 times a week. I cut way back on that. What else do I want to talk about? So I'm getting my vitamins. I'm trying to get in more water. So I'll drink a big cup of tea before I go to bed. I have the thermos kind of thing that I drink while I'm at work of tea. I have my coffee in the morning, so that is considered a liquid also, even though it's not just straight water. You can have coffee. So I drink that. I put a little bit of protein shake in that. Some days I have protein shake. I'm trying to incorporate more protein shakes in my diet instead of a meal. Like if I'm hungry on the way home, I will crack open a protein shake in the car, right? What else? I'm looking over here because I have my notes. So, because I wanted to like touch on a few things. Oh, my haircut. So, this is kind of how I used to wear my hair before the pandemic. Once the pandemic hit, I just let it grow, and what you saw before, you know, the curly hair, that was just me still letting it grow. And I just got so tired of that hair, I just cut it off. Plus, I was having some hair loss because it's, you know, because of the surgery. I hit that 3-month mark, and my hair started shedding like crazy. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm over wearing it like that anyway. Let's just cut it off. So that's what I did. Let me see. Oh, so my clothing size has not changed. And that's only because I was squeezing into my size 14s. I was squeezing into that before I had the surgery. And now my clothes fit. So I haven't gone down a size. I just never went up a size when I should have. So that's that. Oh, and if I forgot to say it, my name is Amira. This is Amira's World. On this channel, I want to talk about not just the surgery, the VSG surgery, but like some other things that I love. Like I love makeup. I don't really have any on, just a little bit of lipstick. But I love makeup and perfumes and clothes and shoes. And I kind of want to start touching on those things eventually. I think that is it. That was all I wanted to talk about today. But eventually I'm going to come on and I'm going to talk about other stuff that, you know, like, you know, perfume stuff that I like. But I'm going to show you a little bit of my perfume collection, which is here. And a little bit bags, you know. But I do want to talk about those things soon. So that's it for now. See you guys soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and because that will help boost my channel and give me some courage to make more videos. Thank you. See you soon.